Welcome to Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1 yet, watch it first. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 5. Avengers: Endgame, $356 million. The ending of the Infinity Saga came to its epic conclusion in Avengers: Endgame. Like Infinity War, Endgame included a large cast, with over 60 actors billed. Not all salaries are created equal, however. The original Avengers, including Chris Evans, Ghosted, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, Love and Thunder, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, Mark Ruffalo, Spotlight, and Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye, made an estimated $15 million. However, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, the first actor to lead an MCU movie, pulled in a rumored $75 million for his involvement in Endgame. If those numbers are accurate, over $150 million of the rumored $356 million budget went to 6 actors. Filming took nearly 6 months and included a battle scene with nearly every character alive in the MCU taking on Thanos' army. Endgame became the peak for superhero films, as it became the highest-grossing film of all time for about 2 years before Avatar regained the top spot.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Avengers: Age of Ultron, $365 million. Considering their importance within the MCU and the number of actors involved in the productions, it's surprising to learn that Infinity War and Endgame are not the most expensive Avengers films. That title belongs to Avengers: Age of Ultron, considered the worst of the 4 Avengers films. For starters, the villainous Ultron, played by James Spader, the Blacklist, is a motion capture character, and his army is a swarm of CGI robots. The entire final battle relies on visual effects since it takes place on the floating city of Sokovia. Unlike most Marvel films today, which are almost entirely shot on a studio stage, Age of Ultron was filmed in multiple locations around the world in addition to the stage, including South Korea, Italy, Bangladesh, England, and New York. Age of Ultron also changed how Marvel pays its top talent, as the cast threatened to quit if their salary demands were not met. Downey, who made considerably more than his counterparts, stood up for his fellow Avengers and helped negotiate a higher rate for his co-stars, paving the way for higher salaries in future MCU projects. 3. Pirates of the Caribbean: On Stranger Tides, $379 million. One of the most expensive films on this list is one of the oldest, as 2011's Pirates of the Caribbean: On Stranger Tides had an estimated production budget of $379 million. Without franchise staples Keira Knightley, the Boston Strangler, and Orlando Bloom, Carnival Row, Disney backed up the Brinks truck for the Depp, who made a whopping $55.5 million for his work as Captain Jack Sparrow. On Stranger Tides copied a page from Avatar's playbook by shooting predominantly with 3D cameras, which is more costly than standard shooting. Plus, shooting in 4 locations, Puerto Rico, California, Hawaii, and the United Kingdom, filming at sea, and shooting over 1,000 visual effects expanded the budget to $379 million. Yet, fans still love seeing the swashbuckling pirate as the film grossed over $1 billion worldwide.
Firstly, mermaids, zombies, Blackbeard, the pirate all pirates fear.
If I do not make it to the fountain, neither will you. Is that it?
I think so.
It has begun again! Are we not king's men?
How is it we can never meet without you pointing something at me?
There's the Jack I know.
feeling you get when you're standing in a high place? Sudden urge to jump? I don't have it.
2. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, $416 million. On paper, a blockbuster film that grosses over $1 billion worldwide on a $416 million budget is a win. For Lucasfilm, however, The Rise of Skywalker did more damage than good in the long run. Parting ways with a director is somewhat common. When Colin Trevorrow, Jurassic World, parted ways with Episode 9, it was a cause for concern, but it wasn't time to panic. Lucasfilm then brought in J.J. Abrams to write and direct what became The Rise of Skywalker. However, the final product seemed more interested in retconning The Last Jedi than telling an original Star Wars story. No Star Wars movie has come out since The Rise of Skywalker, and the next film is not scheduled to be released until 2025 at the earliest.
Coming together. Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny.
One. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, $447 million. The most expensive film of all time comes from Lucasfilm in 2015's Star Wars: The Force Awakens. In 2012, Disney bought Lucasfilm, and the first film under this new ownership was The Force Awakens. I don't want to say that money wasn't an issue when it came to the budget, but Disney could not afford to miss on their first Star Wars movie. Therefore, the company was willing to spend big to ensure it would succeed. Most of the filming was on stages built at Pinewood Studios in England. Iceland, Abu Dhabi, and Ireland were also used as locations, adding to the massive cost of production. The Force Awakens tried to incorporate more practical effects instead of CGI. The result was a monumental win for Lucasfilm, as The Force Awakens is one of only 6 films to gross over $2 billion worldwide.
Stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.